What if the disciples were lying? This is a great question. What if the disciples were lying? Well, there are a lot of people that lie for selfish gain, and there are a lot of people that lie because, well, I would say they're not lying, they're just ignorant. They say lies, but they think it's true. So people lie for selfish gain, and people speak lies thinking they're the truth. For the disciples, neither of those two could make sense because 11 out of the 12 died horrible martyrs' deaths. So, like Peter was crucified upside down, Thomas was speared in the stomach. Let's see. One of the disciples, I can't remember who it was filleted like a fish. Okay. Now, if you knew the resurrection never happened, I think by the time they get into one fillet, whatever they call it, it's like, whatever, it's not funny. That's a horrible way to die. But it's like, as soon as the knife comes out, if I know it's a lie, I'm going to say it. So I think it's highly improbable that they all go to a martyr's death, except for one exception. And John is not even an exception because he was thrown in prison and he was thrown into a vat of oil, like boiling oil, and he survived. It's like that's not hardly even an exception. And they all did not recant. So the option of they knew it was a lie and they just stuck with it for personal gain really doesn't fit. Now, they didn't know it was a lie, but they were speaking a lie doesn't fit either because if anybody knew that Jesus was faking this whole thing, they were the guys that would know. So I think the most plausible explanation is that it actually happened. It's like they actually saw the resurrection and they went to their grave defending it. If you want to read a book on that, there are two books that if you drop them on your toe, it would hurt. Okay, so one is Evidence That Demands a Verdict by Josh McDowell, and another one is Something About the Resurrection by N.T. Wright. Okay, I can't exactly remember the name, but those are the two books that they're like really thick books that all focus on the resurrection.